Hello everyone, this is Remus and welcome to another R&R Partners video. Today we are going to discuss about taxation in Romania. We know that this is a very hot topic these days as Romania became one of the countries with the lowest taxation system in the whole of the European Union. Therefore, we have many people coming to us and asking us, is it true that you have only 3% taxes, or what are the tax system? How do I benefit from these taxes? Are the taxes as low as everyone says they are? Today we are going to go through most of these questions and see what type of company should you choose if you want to benefit of one of the lowest taxation system. In certain conditions you can go down to 2.7% taxes per year for your activity, and in other cases you can be usually around 6 or 8%. So Romania has two tax systems. One is for company incorporation, the second is for natural persons who make professional activities on their own, and we will discuss both of them as follows. So the first is the Romanian limited liability company. The limited liability company has two taxes. One is for revenue. It's a revenue-based tax. So for every dollar, for example, that your company earns, you'll pay a percent to the Romanian state. This is independent of the expenses that the company incurs for doing its activity. So you'll have to pay a tax which is of 3% on the revenue. So for each $100 you'd pay 3% to the Romanian state as tax. And if you have one employee on the company, the tax goes from 3% down to 1%. This system applies now to companies who earn up to 1 million euro per year. So as long as your company turnover is less than 1 million per year, you will benefit from this system, which you can apply from the incorporation. So you do not need to make anything special. If your company has many expenses, you can opt for tax on profits. The tax on profits is for 16%. It's like a regular corporate tax. The second tax that you'll pay on your company will be the tax on dividends, which is kept by your company and paid by the company directly into the government's account. The dividend tax is of 5% if you're a resident in Romania, and of 16% if you're not a resident. Therefore, if you are a European citizen, or if you are US, Canadian or Japanese citizen, you can come to Romania and you can get your residency quite fast, and you would become a beneficiary of the 5% tax. If you are a non-EU citizen and you want to come to Romania, we should make a residency permit through a work agreement for you, and you would come to Romania as an employee. The minimum wage for an employee is roughly 550 euro currently, from which you would pay 45% to the Romanian state. Now, alongside this dividend tax, if your dividends per year are more than 5,000 euro, you will also need to pay health insurance to the Romanian state, which is again roughly 600 euro per year. And those are all the taxes that you would need to pay if you will be incorporating a company in Romania and you will earn less than 1 million euro. The second option, which I mentioned earlier, is getting certified in Romania as a free entrepreneur who acts on his own for the activity that he makes. We call it in Romania PFA, a persoană fizică autorizată, and it's a type of company for which you would have in certain conditions a fixed rate that you will pay every year. So the fixed rate is called normă de venit, and it's a tax system in which the Romanian state thinks what you should make in a year and taxes only that amount up to a certain invoicing amount. So if you are making less than 100,000 euro per year and you are either a management consultant or you are an IT consultant, you can opt for this, but be aware that all the contracts that you sign should be only for management consulting or for IT consultant. I mentioned earlier that the Romanian state thinks of what you should make per year, and that's roughly 7,000 euro per year. Therefore, the Romanian government will tax you with 10% on those 7,000 euro. Therefore, you would pay an income tax of 700 euro each year for the activity that you will be making in Romania. Alongside this 700 euro tax, you would also pay the health insurance, which I mentioned earlier, and it's again, the last tax that you will be paying will be the Romanian Social Security, which is actually sort of a pension that you contribute to each year. So the Romanian government will pay you back if you have certain conditions when you are old, respectively over 65 years old. The tax in this case is of 1,400 euro per year, and you'll end up paying each year 2,700 euro. Now, taking into consideration that this is a tax system that you would be paying for the revenue up to 100,000 euro, it means that actually you would be paying 2.7% tax for a revenue of up to 100,000 euro. Remember that this last case applies only for IT consultants and business consultants, and you would need to reflect this in each and every contract that you sign with your contractors. Otherwise, it can be reinterpreted and you'll have a 10% on your whole revenue. If you liked this video and you're interested in the tax system in Romania, we will probably have a future video about double taxation and how it applies between Romania and different states. We also have videos on corporate incorporation and immigration issues, so if you want, you can check them out. And if you really like this video and want to help us out, you can leave a like down below and share it with your friends who may be interested in either moving to Romania, starting a company. Until next time, see you. Bye.